8 American things British people find weird. Really interested to check these kind of videos out and see what you guys are doing over in America that we're gonna find weird and stuff. So yeah, let's jump straight into this, man.
Lemonade, toilet blocks, and sports. In today's episode of the vlog, we're talking about some of the things that British people find weird that Americans do. Something I probably agree with on the British side. This is one thing I found very weird in every single place I went to in America. Really odd, okay? I don't know what you guys in America will think of this. I want to know your thoughts, okay? But listen, when you go to public toilets in America, basically there is zero privacy, right?
Yeah, that's mad, bro. I can't imagine sitting on a toilet, right? And then, like, people could just see, like, your trousers at your ankles, your boxers at your... Nah.
Door stalls where the lock is, for example, the gap is about that big. You can look and wave at everybody as they're walking past.
That's so weird.
As you're in there, you know, doing your thing, right? And I must admit, that was one of the oddest things when going to the public bathrooms. Because if you come to the bathrooms here in the UK and Scotland, the public bathrooms, you get a lot more privacy.
Yo, what if somebody like walks past while she's taking a dump, right? And let's say I'm walking in there, I walk past and I catch like a glimpse in the corner of my eye, like someone like proper squeeze. Nah, how do you do that, bro?
Sometimes the doors are even sealed off in total, so you're in your own private
Hell no.
room. But in America, it was like that much ground clearance, loads at the top as well, and you're just in a big open forum, you know, when you want to be in a private place. What do you guys think about that? Is that something you even noticed as Americans or care about? When you came here, did you notice our bathrooms are slightly more...
Surely you guys would prefer privacy, though. Like, surely, right?
Private? Drop your comments down below, please. Number 2, and this is something that I absolutely 100% agree with you guys in America, okay? Ice in your drinks, and generally speaking, cold drinks. Right now in Scotland, we are having some unusually warm weather. It was 21 degrees Celsius today in Edinburgh. You might be thinking, that's a bit chilly. But for us, it was a heat wave. There were people walking around town with basically no clothes on today. It's been like this for the last few days, and it's forecast to be like this for days
I know Americans right now are thinking, wait, that's hot?
to come. Very warm, right? But yet, no matter where you go here, whether it's a cafe, whether it is a restaurant, whether it is a pub, it is difficult, very difficult to get an ice cold drink. You know, when you're just hot and it's summer and you just want a really, really cold drink, there is nothing more refreshing. Well, here in the UK, we just don't do it. It's quite rare. And in fact, if you ask for ice in your glass, you will most certainly get a weird look. We just don't, I don't know.
Yo, to be fair, nah, I agree with Americans as well. I love having ice in all my drinks. I love it. But then again, like, in the UK... Well, in England, you don't really... Like, you won't get a weird look if you want ice. You won't get a weird look. But, like, most of the time... Yeah, it's just... If you get it, cool. If you don't, then sure. But then again, like, most places I go to recently, they will put ice in your drink.
I don't know why it's like that here. Since I've travelled, I've found it really quite annoying, actually, because I like my drinks really cold. Whereas in America, you guys put lots of ice and have all your drinks cold, right? As well as the ice on the top, they will also be refrigerated. And then we come to beer, right? If you got a pub in America, the beer will come out of a really cold fridge and will actually be frosty.
Oh, wow.
In the UK, our beer flows from taps, which has been connected to the barrel, which is not even refrigerated. It might be kept down underground in the cellar or whatever, but it's basically room temperature. That's
I don't even drink beer,
it.
so that don't bother me.
Drink especially when it's nice and warm in summer. And a lot of Americans do find that weird when you guys come here. And I think when I've been to America, I have found that a revelation for me. It's been so great to have really nice cold drinks. It's something that I just don't understand it. Why do we do that here? I don't know. But I'm on your side. I am Team America. I kind of feel like this theme is kind of going both ways. So some of the things I agree with you guys, and some of the things I think are actually a bit weird, and maybe take the more British stance, right? The next one, I definitely take the British stance on this. This is something that shocked me no end, okay? When you're in a shop and you're going to buy something in America, has a price.
Sales tax.
You think, great, that's not bad, a good deal, actually pretty cheap. And then you take it to the counter, and then they slap another big wad of tax on top of it that you did not expect.
Yo, I'm telling you, listen, right? You Americans, you're probably like used to this stuff now, but like for somebody going to America that isn't used to it, it would be weird. Like me getting something and then buying something, and then the price I see that it is, I take it to the counter and it's going to be more expensive. I'm going to be like, whoa, what's going on here, that me?
A specific example of this, I was in New York, right? and I went to buy a drone because in the UK they're a little bit more expensive, and I thought, okay, in America a little bit cheaper. I'll buy my drone in New York. The tax bill on top of it was from the New York state, I believe, but wow, it was a big chunk and I was not expecting it. I was thinking, that's not so cheap anymore. I could have just bought it in the UK, probably the same price. So that is something I do find weird, and British people generally complain about when they go to America, is the fact that you guys display your prices without the tax and then you get a big tax bill whacked on top of it.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like, why would you not just keep it? Why would you not just like include it into the price and make life simpler? But then again, if you guys are used to it, it's not a problem. Then, yo, it's your country.
What is that? That's usually state tax, right? Your state taxes are different from your federal tax. We don't really have that issue in the UK. It's all very much the same. That's why it's easy for them to calculate it. But I don't know why the shops don't put their taxes in on America. And I think it's sometimes a little bit annoying because it makes you think the thing's cheaper, but you forget about the tax, right? 4, plugs.
Oh, I know why companies don't do it. Because it makes it seem cheaper. So you go to buy it and then you just pay the extra because you're already in the process of buying it now. Bro, of course I'm not going to change it now.
Very basic subject. You know the plugs that you put in sockets to power things? Like I'm powering this big light that's lighting up my face right now. In the UK, they're very, how can I say this? Safe?
Right.
You put your plug in and it still does nothing. You have to actually turn a switch on to make it work.
Right.
And when I was in America, something I found a little bit odd was the fact that you just put your plug in and boom, whatever it is comes on.
Wait, can't that be dangerous?
But it's actually something that we as British people are kind of scared about, right? When you go to America and it's like, you just put the plug in and whatever it is you're using magically comes to life without you pressing a switch to say, okay, it's safe to turn it on.
Hold on. There's been times where I've like put a plug in, a plug switch, where it's already turned on, and I literally see the electric come out. Is that not like dangerous, bro?
Because I don't know, I think it's in our education here. We're always taught electricity is super dangerous. Do things slowly, plug it in, and once you're ready, turn it on. Is that even an issue? Should that be an issue? I don't even know. The next thing, I'm on your side again. 100%, right? In America, you guys have so many 24-hour stores.
Oh, yes.
And this is something I found in every single city I went to.
Yo, I don't go sleep until like 6 a.m., right? I need 24-hour stores. We don't have many of them. You know what? Before COVID, there was actually quite a few 24-hour places like shops and places like that, right? But ever since COVID, it's like there's none anymore. It's like they all just started to close at 10 p.m. I don't know. It's weird, man.
In America, there's always something open. And I love this, right? I don't know what it is, but I feel a comfort knowing that no matter what time of day or night it is, if I need something, there's going to be something open where I can get it. I was in New York, like I said, last summer, and I remember right on the same block where I was staying, there was a 24-hour supermarket. There was a 24-hour pizza place.
Oh, that's so good.
There was a 24-hour McDonald's. And I think there was even a 24-hour bakery type of situation as well. Basically, whatever we needed, any time of day and night, we had it there 24 hours.
Why don't we have that?
Americans find this odd. We tend to shut up shop pretty early in the evenings. So kind of 8 to 10 p.m. a lot of things are all...
I'm telling you, bro, like COVID changed things. Because before COVID, we had a massive store open. Asda, 24 hours. McDonald's, 24 hours. Boom, boom, 24. You know what I mean? Right? We had quite a few things. But then after, yeah, just... I don't really know any places that's open 24 hours now.
Already shutting. The pubs, as you know, don't last all night as well. They tend to shut between midnight and 1 in the morning because of licensing and all that kind of stuff. We're quite early here. Now, that's not to say it's always like that here. In London, you can find more things. And actually, some of the bigger supermarkets have tried this American style of being open 24 hours. Walmart has a subsidiary here in the UK. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a Walmart here and it's called Asda. That's a British Walmart owned by the same company, and they're
Asda is literally your Walmart.
Superstores, select stores are open 24 hours, and there's actually one not far away from here. And guys, listen, it's quite handy and useful. I like it. Like I said, I feel...
Yeah, they might still, like, obviously in the UK, there will still be some places that's open 24/7. But, yeah, the places that was near me, they used to be, and now they're not. Interesting, man.
Comfortable with the fact there's always something open 24 hours. I remember waking up at 2 in the morning once and I had a horrible migraine, didn't have any paracetamol. It's so handy to know that you can just get a shop whenever you need it. We just don't have that here. Pharmacies, for goodness sake, you have 24-hour pharmacies. We need this culture here in the UK. British people find it weird, but I think we also kind of like it. I certainly do. So number 6.
Who's not going to like that?
You guys are into all the sports. I think this is really cool. Definitely something I really enjoy about American culture. You tend to find people have a kind of broader interest in sports. Here in the UK, in Scotland, it's not really like that, okay?
Right.
I'll explain about that in a second, but when you talk to an American person about sports, they're into football, they're into basketball, they're into tennis, they're into golf. They can tell you facts about all these sports. Volleyball, ice hockey, for goodness sake. Literally all the sports you can think of. Usually people in America, you have a broader base of knowledge and you can tell us things about all of these sports. And
I'm interested to see what he's going to say about the UK, because the UK is into many sports. Like, I'm not really crazy into sports, right? Like, I watch football, soccer, and I also watch like highlights from like American football as well. I enjoy playing like basketball, hockey, tennis, but I'm not like crazy to sports. But people in the UK, they're into like cricket, they're into ice hockey, they're into football, they're into golf. So yeah, there'll be more like volleyball and I don't know, like what you throw the ball at the wall and it comes back. The little, I don't even know what it's called.
And I think that's fascinating and really cool. You get some major sports fans in America, and here in the UK, it's not really like that. You tend to find here people are into singular sports, right? And they don't really care or know much about the others.
Right.
So, for example, a big football fan here in Scotland or in the UK in general tends to know a lot about football. They can tell you all the facts about football, but then get a wee bit lost if you take them into rugby or golf or whatever. They won't know about these things.
Right, fair enough, fair enough. Most people, like a lot of people, I'd say mainly people are into football, and a lot of those people that are into football aren't really into any other sports. Fair enough. But there is quite a few people that's into like other sports as well. Like, I got so many friends that are into like football and golf, or into football, yeah, and dart, or I don't know, whatever they're into. I'm not into anything. So I don't really have that many chats, but
people who are very narrow in their sport interests. And I just find that fascinating and really cool that in America, you guys definitely seem to have a wider sports-based knowledge and interest. I actually got this t-shirt from somebody who watches the vlog, Brenda from Tennessee. Thank you very much for sending this. And I've been receiving loads of sports-related items and merch from you guys, so thank you so much.
Oh my god, you know when I get my PO box, please someone send me like American football jerseys, or even like basketball. Oh my god, yeah, yo, that'd be so sick. Like basketball shorts and yo, listen, I will love whoever sends me that.
It's really interesting to see all your colors and all your teams.
That'd be so cool.
States. I've got so many sports teams now, between American football, between hockey, to go and check out when I go to the States next. It's going to be a riot just on the sports alone. So thanks guys for sending that stuff. Number 7, and here's something that I wish was better here. Something about America that is kind of like a curiosity, okay? Lemonade. Humble lemonade.
Huh?
And this is something that I find interesting because going way back to when I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of American programs, and I always remember it seemed to be, in the summertime especially, kids used to make lemonade and sell it on the streets to their neighbours. And when I saw the lemonade, it would always look so good, right? Homemade lemonade, real lemons, and whatever other ingredients they use, special ingredients, and it just looked lovely. And in the UK, we don't have that type of lemonade. We have lemonade, but our lemonade tends to be, how can I say this? Like a soft drink, sparkly, full of sugar, and the faintest hint of a taste of lemon. The faintest
right.
Hint, that's what we call lemonade, and it's really not lemonade. And guys, having been to America last year.
No, wait. He's making it sound bad though. He's making it. I've never like tried American lemonade. I just kind of assumed it was the same as ours, but our lemonade bangs. Like, it's good. I obviously would love to try American lemonade to see the difference. Maybe it's like more lemon and stuff, whatnot. I don't know. But yeah, UK lemonade is really popular in the UK. Really, really popular. Like every household, not every household, but most people will be having it. You can even add juice to it as well. Make it even, that's what I would do. But yeah, lemonade is very popular.
couple of places. I tried the lemonade and I am addicted to lemonade now. I make homemade lemonade all the time thanks to you guys. You guys have it going on with lemonade and I appreciate that. Number 8,
Interesting.
we're on to the
I'd
last
like to
one,
try
right?
that.
The American polite greeting of how are you, right? This is something I think is quite important to discuss because when we hear that as a British person, we're like, what? This person wants to know really deep, intimate details about my life. When somebody asks the simple question of how are you? British people are different that way, right? When you get to that level of how are you doing, it's like a really personal question and you really feel like you have to give a solid answer, right?
I don't know about that actually. Because nobody will ever say, how are you? You'll just go something like, you're right. And you'll just respond saying, yeah, you.
Right? If somebody says that to you here, you will spend the next 4 or 5 minutes going through literally all the things of your life that are of significance. Whereas in America, it's like, how are you? The next person responds, I'm good. How are you? Great. And then you go on your way. I don't know what it is, but here in the UK, we're just not wired up that way. And by the way, you might be in for a surprise. If we're not doing that well, we'll also tell you reasons why all the...
I don't know his experience, right? Maybe he's like experience different. I don't know. But in all my life, I've never really, like with a how are you question, spent 5 minutes talking about how I actually am. It's kind of just normal to just be like, yeah, I'm good. How are you? You good? Yeah. Nobody really goes into detail. I know. Interesting.
The intimate details of why we're not doing that well. So I find that an interesting cultural take, and I much prefer you guys just like, how are you? Fine. All good. How are you?
Maybe Scotland's different to England. Maybe people in Scotland actually having detailed chats. But in England, no, we don't do that.
On our way. No more details need to be spared. Quick, polite, efficient. That's what I like. Anyway, guys, that was today's episode. I would love...
That was a good video, though. Enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/LPWG if you guys want to check me out over there. See you all on the next one. Peace.